making a very classic dish of pasta aglio olio. Now, it's not typical of the region we are in now, as we are in Friuli. This is more typical of the south of Italy, but nonetheless a very traditional Italian dish. Now, all you need is some good spaghetti, some garlic, herbs if you like to add. Typically you want to use fresh parsley, but since we don't have that and I'm under quarantine, we'll be using the dry kind. Olive oil, some red peppers, and something I've added on as a little dish is you're going to crumble these up into crumbs and sprinkle them on top and give a little bit of texture to your aglio olio. So first thing we're going to do is boil the water. Have your flame on a high heat, and I typically like to add just a little bit of rock salt to add more flavor into it. Not too much, just a pinch will do. Next up is peeling the garlic. So you want quite a bit of it. I like to use about, well, I'm a bit of a garlic nut, so 5 cloves of the garlic will be just fine for me. Nice little trick you can do to get the garlic open faster is just use a flat item and then just crush them, and it'll make the peeling of the garlic a lot easier. After this you'll have very smelly garlic hands, which you can wash away of all things with stainless steel. You rub stainless steel like a spoon between your fingers underneath some hot water, and you will get rid of most of the garlic smell. Pressing on, crush the garlic, take off the skin here. There we go, nice fresh garlic from the local farmer's market. Fortunately, I have somebody to bring me all these things, as I am still stuck in the house for another 9 days. Crack on. With this garlic, it's best to make it into very, very thin little slices, because you want it to melt into the oil. You don't want these baked garlic clumps that'll be overpowering for the flavor. You want it to be very, very minced even. Sometimes what I've used, I don't have one right now, is a cheese grater to make it very, very thin, and it just melts into the oil like a cream. As we don't have that, very, very thin, really mincing will be the best way to get your garlic on point. A little chopping away. Right, get your water to a nice boil. Once you have your water to a nice boil, you're going to take the spaghetti, give it a twist, and drop it in. If you do it correctly, it should fall in just like this. Don't touch it, just let it melt into the boiling water. So add a decent quantity of olive oil to your saucepan, as this will become most of the sauce, so you want quite a bit of it. And you want to bring it on a low to medium heat. You don't want to burn the garlic, as that will severely affect the taste. You just want it to melt into the oil, along with the couple of red peppers you've added into that. Get the oil in the pan. I'm just going to add all of my garlic and the red peppers into the pan, and just let it simmer in there. As the heat rises, the garlic will just melt into the olive oil. Stir it in there as so, and then just let it sit and melt into the oil as the temperature will be rising. Let the pasta boil in there, stir it occasionally so it doesn't stick onto the bottom. And you want to make it al dente, not too soft, not too hard. Al dente literally means by tooth. So you take a little stick when you're done, and you take a bite into it. When it feels just right, well then it's right. Okay, once again, medium-low heat for your garlic and oil, and just stir it in there until it's practically completely dissolved into your olive oil. It looks like everything is going well. The garlic is melting again into the olive oil, definitely reduced in size. And pretty soon, once the pasta is at the right consistency, we're going to add it directly into the oil. You don't want to strain or anything. And you're going to want to add a few ladles of the starch water. This is what makes the texture of the sauce become creamy. This is the most important part. Do not throw away the pasta water. It really is what puts the dish all together. Biggest pair of tongs I could find here at the Casa Anna. If you're listening, Albergo Diffuso di Monteprat, the Casa Anna needs bigger tongs and more things to make proper Italian cooking. You can't expect people to come here and not cook proper Italian food. Pasta is ready, so what we're going to do is take it directly and put it into the olive oil. Stir it around. You can turn off your heat at this point. But you want it to stir it around into the oil very quickly. And try to get it to emulsify a little bit by spinning it around. Take as much of your pasta as you can. Fit into your saucepan. And it looks like we are almost there. Oh, this is looking delicious. Certainly smells delicious. Alright, and now the secret ingredient. A nice ladle full of the pasta water. Maybe a little bit more, it doesn't hurt. Turn off your heat over the pasta and spin it around. You guys have to come and see this pasta and the olive oil and the garlic coming together very nicely. And look at this creamy texture we're getting here. Lovely. I am the world's worst cameraman, in case you didn't realize it. Should probably get somebody to help me with this, but I can't because I'm under quarantine. Oh well, more pasta for me. Let's just look at that wonderful creamy sauce we've accomplished with just olive oil and the pasta water. It's perfection. Alright, we're going to use the sauce ladle along with our tongs. Take a generous amount of the pasta and twist it into the ladle. This will make a nice little mountain for you to serve it in. We can call this the Monteprat Spaghetti Mountain, because that's where we are right now. Monteprat in Forgalia, nel Friuli, in northeastern Italy. There we go. It's all okay now. It'd be perfect if we were in Napoli, I suppose. Alright, look at that. Perfect pasta aglio olio. Now since we're in the quarantine and we didn't get time to get some fresh parsley, it doesn't hurt for decoration, color, a little bit of flavor, just a little bit of fresh herbs on top of it. And there you have it. Pasta aglio olio. Now, most important, even if you are in a quarantine, it's okay. Treat yourself. You will enjoy it. Rule number 1 of quarantine life: treat every meal as a celebration. It's worth it. Bloody delicious. Ciao. I almost forgot the breadcrumbs. Better.